Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 16th to the 30th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the good things that the YouTube algorithm likes. So, thank you so very much for doing so. You help this channel be seen. So, thank you so much. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. Fantastic. So we're crowned here by the Six of Wands, and that is absolutely a wonderful card to be crowned with. So the Six of Wands is prosperity, it's success, it's celebrating yourself, it's seeing your achievements, and it's really moving forward, being proud of who you are, proud of how far you've come. So this is really a sense of a job well done. And you can also be seeing this in your life, like mirrored in your life, like people seeing your achievements, and it doesn't have to be a lot of people sitting there and saying, well done. But there's going to be this energy of, I can do this. I can do this. I can move forward. And that's going to be a really big deal. Now we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Now the Six of Pentacles reversed is things being out of balance. So even though we are embracing our successes and moving forward in our positivity, the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's like, okay, things are out of balance during this time. So be aware of this. The repeat of the number six is we can be nurturing ourselves. Six is a very nurturing number, and we can also not be nurturing ourselves. We can be very kind of harsh on ourselves. So being aware of that is going to be important. With the Five of Pentacles, now the Five of Pentacles is a poverty mentality. So do be mindful about this during this time. It can be things are out of balance with finances, and there's a sense of, I always struggle with finances. It's a generational thing. We always have a hard time. It's always a struggle. I'm always going to be put back, at the starting line. And this is going to be something here during this time that you're rebelling against. There's a sense of, no, I'm not this generational trauma. I'm not this hurt. I'm not this pain. I'm not this disappointment. I'm success. And that is going to be a very important thing that we start to see with ourselves. With the Seven of Swords reversed, there's a release of lies. And there's this real sense of, I've been carrying around lies, and this can be around money, most definitely during this time, where it's like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not being held back. I'm not denying myself. We can also be releasing lies that other people have told us that stick. You know how sometimes people say things, and for one reason or another, it just sticks in our soul. This is going to be a time where we're like, no. Now we do need to connect with our inner child. We have the Page of Cups reversed. So a need to connect with the inner child is going to be very important. There is also a sense here with the Page of Cups. This is us represented in the minor arcana. We're represented by the cups in the minor arcana. So there is a sense here of feeling a little bit childish at times. You can have certain things happen, and you could just feel like you did when you were small. Okay. So that can be something that happens during this time, which can be a little bit like triggering. It can be a little bit overwhelming. It's like, oh, I feel small. I feel helpless again. Or it can also be this sense, and it can also be this sense of lessons are being learned during this time, and I don't want to learn them. I don't want to have to be a student. I want to be able to have everything figured out and move everything forward. And yet Spirit is saying, we're always learning, we're always growing. So don't take this as a setback. With the Seven of Wands reversed, you're releasing it's a lot of fighting energy. And fighting energy is, when your energy is like this fist, right? It's all clenched up. It's all just, it's not flowing well. And Spirit is saying, release. So when you release this fist, just doing that for a few seconds, it's so hard on your hands, right? Can you imagine your soul's energy being like that? Your chakra energy being like that? And this is going to be a time where it says, yeah, I stand up for what I believe in, but I can't fight every battle. I can't, be in this constant braided energy of fighting and of anger and of frustration. We might have had to have been there for a while, but now we're releasing it. And it brings us to the Nine of Swords. We're releasing a lot of worry, doubt, and fear when it comes to us. And when it comes to our future, our dreams, what we desire, there's a lot that we've been worrying about, Cancer. And this is going to be a time where it's like, I'm not robbing myself of the beauty of my life anymore. Worry You can be like me. You can be an A plus 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 warrior and, internalize everything. Everything is your fault. But that doesn't make anything better. What Spirit is saying here with the Nine of Swords reverse is like, stop the worrying. Stop the worrying, which is really easy to say, and it's very hard to do. But it is stop the worrying and start to see your successes because people see you. And this is also going to be something during this time that we might have a little bit of a grappling with. People see you as a success. People see you here as this person in the carved of the bed, right? This person on horseback being celebrated, connecting. We see that here as this person on horseback being celebrated, connecting with success and power and ability. So people don't see us as going home at night and worrying. People are like, oh, don't worry, Cancer's got this. Oh, don't worry, they have everything figured out. And we'll be surprised at their mentality about us because we're like, what are you kidding me? Like, the road is hard, the struggle is real. So just be aware of this during this time that we might not be getting the sympathy that we want, which can make us feel like we're small and nobody's listening to us, and we're going to have inspiration coming in the most unlikely of places. But because we feel a bit overwhelmed during this time, we can miss it. It doesn't mean that the inspiration won't come again, but it means that it will be easy for us during this time to miss certain blessings or to not see a gift until later on. So just be aware of that. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a storm cloud or a rain cloud in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So hit the bell notification so you are notified when that video comes up. And here we have success reversed. It's interesting. We're crowned with being a success, and yet Spirit is telling us we don't feel we are successful. And this is going to be a time where we're grappling with that, where things are out of balance and we do have our doubts and our fears and we're overwhelmed. We have 7 reverse, which is a truth number, right? We're seeking our deeper truth. But then again, we also feel like it's being pushed out of our grasp, out of our reach at times. And also that we can be being judged more harshly than others, right? If we lie, we get called out. And it's even like a little, tiny lie that we say. And somebody else can give a whopper of a lie and they'll be completely fine. And you'll be looking at them and be like, what? What the heck is this? So just know that during this time, it's going to be very important for us to embrace our truth within ourselves and to say, this is the truth I'm standing by during this time, because it's just going to resonate better with us. We're going to shine better if we do that. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Our chakra energy is the heart chakra, and it's forgiveness. This is going to be a time where we're forgiving ourselves, where, forgiveness, Spirit always says, forgiveness, it's great when you forgive others, but forgiveness isn't about forgiving others. It's about forgiving ourselves. And, how somebody's, reactions to things affected us in those moments, what happened. And so here, we're going to be looking at ourselves and we're going to be connecting with us again. And we're going to be forgiving ourselves when we were small, when, life was harsh, when things didn't go away, when we trusted people we shouldn't have trusted. And this is going to be a time where we're going to see like all the little scars, all the little scrapes, all the little wounds have made us into somebody astoundingly strong because it's tried to cut us down completely. It moves us here to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And this is the 9 of Wands reverse. It's very interesting. We have the repeat of the number 6. We have the repeat of the number 7. Now we have the repeat of the number 9. This is a very human number. And we can be having a hard time with the humanity of it all. It's either not seeing the humanity in people or just knowing that doubt and fear and being overwhelmed, it's part of the human experience. And we need to be kinder to ourselves. We're going to hold ourselves to almost an unreachable, expectation. And that's just not going to be good for our soul, good for us. The 9 of Wands is having everybody's opinion come at us and just being overwhelmed. And here it's kind of like we're almost at the point, or we're at the point of, forget it all. I'm not going to listen to anybody. Who are you to tell me anything? And we just want to rebel. But we can really regret that rebellion afterwards. There's going to be certain things where we stand up for ourselves, yes, but there's going to be something here where we just want to hit like the nuclear button. And Spirit's like, don't do that, okay? Just be mindful about that. Celebrate you. Celebrate your wins. Move more slowly during this time. Certain things are out of balance, especially with money or what you value as much as money. And there's something here where feelings from childhood are coming up and you're going to feel small. You're going to feel unseen. Doing the inner child meditation where you visualize yourself, as the adult you are now, holding your arms open to the child that you once were and having that child run into your arms and saying, I love you. I'm here for you. I will always believe in you. Your emotions are valid. You are a wonderful, beautiful human being. And I love, love, love you. It's going to be so important. This is going to be a time where a poverty mentality, one that we grew up with, okay, something that was lack, okay, a poverty mentality doesn't have to be around money. It can be around love. It can be around success. It can be around, whatever it is. It's anything that says you don't get to have this. It's like everybody else can eat the cookie, but you can't eat the cookie. All right. This is going to be a time with the Five of Pentacles where we say to ourselves, I see that poverty mentality in me. I see where I feel the lack and where I've thought, oh, this is just my lot in life. I'm realizing that's a lie. And I'm healing my inner self from this. And I'm moving forward with the Seven of Wands, to release that energy, to release the blockage of I always have to fight, right? It's always going to be a fight. It's always just going to be a bit harder for me than it is for everybody else. And I'm releasing the worry and I'm celebrating me. I'm standing in my power. It brings us to our subconscious spirit message, which is authentic reversed. We don't feel authentic. And that sounds like a mean thing to say, and it's not meant to be. It means that right now we're putting on the mask, living the life for other people to see and to respect, to, embrace, to say, oh, that's good what you're doing. You're not living your life for anybody else. It's your life. You're the main character of this journey, of this saga. Embrace you. This is a time where if you want to go outside and dance in the rain, go outside and dance in the rain. It doesn't matter if people think that's silly. If you want to do, like, if you want to wake up and knit, and if you want to, go and go on these little adventures and have fun in your life, do so. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Yes, uphold your responsibilities, that's important, but do the little things that make your soul happy, that sing to you. It brings us then to our chakra message, and that's what Spirit was saying. Your truth is so important. Truth here balances you, and we see that with the reverse of the number 7, here with the 7 cards reversed, there we go, where we're going to feel like, but that's not true, right? With certain people, with certain things. So truth here, speaking your truth, embracing your truth, that's your throat chakra. It's not that if you speak the truth, nobody can get mad at you or hurt you, or, things can't go wrong. They absolutely can. But speaking the truth, and you don't have to say it out loud to anybody else, but speaking it to you, Cancer, that is going to be one of the most liberating, powerful things. And the 5 of Cups not reverse, the 5 of Cups is I'm changing my mind, changing my life. Be mindful. Be mindful. We want to get stuck. We as human beings, we always can get stuck in what I haven't done right. And this is a time to turn around and say, this is the healing. This is the beauty that is me. Our subconscious, tarot message is the 3 of Cups reversed. The 3 of Cups reversed is, these are the people who didn't raise their glass to you. These are the people who should have been celebrating you, and they couldn't. They just couldn't. For whatever reason, they couldn't celebrate you. And this is going to be a time with the 3 of Cups where that, just like, our brain goes back to that. And it's like, oh, well, this last half of April, I don't get to celebrate me because when I was 15, I messed up. Because when, this happened, I did this, or I did that, or, this person said ages ago or yesterday, it doesn't really matter, that I wasn't good enough. And I took them at their word. And this is going to be a time where it's like, okay, maybe that was their opinion. Maybe you frightened them. Maybe you weren't what they expected from life. But they get to live their life. You get to live yours, and live it out loud, and live it proud, and be who it is that you are, unapologetically and just brilliantly. And that's going to be the whole last half of April is I'm claiming my power, I'm seeing me, and I'm moving forward in my brilliance, and I'm breaking all the chains that had held me back. And now it is my time. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in. Oh, and do note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. Now take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.